I know a guy, and for as long as I've known him, he has gotten everything that he has off of the back of a woman. Now, I'm not trying to like have any smoke with any dudes. I am a female. I don't want any back and forth with men. I'm just here to tell a story. Now, his first car. Well, let me really deep dive into it. He's never owned a car. He's never had his own apartment. I don't even know if he's ever bought his own clothes. Just never had anything in his name. It's always been a woman. He would get with a woman and, he would play his part. And she's thinking that, I have like a really great guy here, not noticing that all of the things are going into my name. Like, this is my house. He has nothing to show for. He has absolutely nothing to show for. Like, his first car that he had, that was his girlfriend's car. That was her car, and it didn't come to light until after they had broken up. And he still will refer to it as my car, even though it wasn't his car, because if it was your car, it would still be in your possession. I don't even think he's ever held a license, now that I think about it. I don't think he's ever even held a license. But it just really got me to thinking, is it men like that? Are those are the ones that be the main ones talking in this so-called gender war that we have going on? And I know like y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you don't know what I'm talking about because it's more so in, I guess, younger culture. I don't know. But the gender war, women can't just be great without men having to insert themselves or, wanting the same treatment as women. And, men would say, well, women, they've been doing this. Well, why can't we get this? Oh, now women, they're upset that now they're getting the same treatment as we. Like, it's things like that. It's just a back and forth, and it's just extremely silly to me. But I just started wondering, is it men like him that are the main loudmouths in these gender war conversations? Because if you're a man and you're on your stuff and, you're supporting your household, you have your own car, you have your own place, you're taking care of the bills, a lot of the things are in your name, insurances and things of that nature. Like, I don't think that those type of men will care because, they're handling their business like they're supposed to do. They're not asking women to put things in their name. But I'm wondering if it's the men that are living off the backs of women. Are they the main ones that are in this gender war, loud and wrong? And if so, then that's scary because it is a ongoing conversation. It is an ongoing topic. And it's something that's just basically talked about every single day. It's just worded differently. Like, same conversations. It's just they jazz it up a bit. And, the fighting continues. And it's just really strange to me because you're a man. Like, what could you possibly have in common with a woman? Like, why would you want to compare yourself with a woman? Why would you need to go back and forth with a woman if, the shoe wasn't fitting on that foot? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any man that's handling his business could care less about a gender war because, he already got his stuff going on. He could care less. But is it the men that don't have it together, that, their ego is, hurt by this? When they see women that are leveling up, when they see women that are, getting these great jobs, when they see women just advancing. And what I've noticed, like, there are men that just don't want to do anything at all. They just want to stay where they're at. So when a woman wants to move around, then it becomes a problem because you want to stay where you're at. And it's like, we all have the same 24 hours in a day to, continue to flourish as individuals. Like, nobody's going to hold your hand through it. If you want to do something, do it. Like, I have wasted a lot of my life, staying stagnant to make other people happy. So when I started moving around, started like making decisions on my own, you know, the energy started shifting. You know, people were threatened by it, and I can tell. Like I can tell, but it's like I gotta do things for me. Like I'm not worrying about you. I have to do things for me. I want to keep moving forward. I want to see how far I can take this thing. I want to see what I can accomplish. But it just really makes me wonder, are those type of men the main ones that are in these conversations? And like I said, that's just like really scary, because for this to be a conversation that's ongoing every single day, that means that is a lot of men that are intimidated and threatened by women or eating off the backs of women. And this will explain why women will have to, you know, go out and get the degree or pick up a second job or, you know, things of that. Like they have to keep themselves together, because if they don't, then they know that they have a man that they really can't rely on, and the house will fall apart or the relationship will fall apart, whatever their situation is. But yeah, just thinking about that, like I just really had to sit and reflect, like this dude really never had anything going on, and he's always arguing with somebody. Like anytime I see it online, he's arguing with somebody. And that just like lets me know, like, you really don't have too much going on, because what person has this time to find debates, to want to join in on these debates when you don't even have yourself together? And I always notice that when a situation doesn't work out with said woman, he would throw a hissy fit. He would get upset about it, but it's like, that lady doesn't owe you anything. That lady, like, you're watching her pockets. It doesn't matter how much money she's making. How much are you making? And 9 times out of 10, like, she would be making like well over 60K, and you know, he's either don't have a job or he's, you know, working somewhere, but it's like a convenience store. So, you know, an off balancement of that, you know, you'll have guys that, you know, say that you should give like the working, the blue collar man a chance. Like women shouldn't be wanting a guy making a 6-figure salary. But it's like when you give that man a chance that, you know, is the, you know, in the range of like $20,000-$30,000 a year, when you give those guys a chance, you're having to pick up a lot of slack, and those guys get complacent with you making the money, but at the same time there's an intimidation with you making, you know, the money in the household. I don't know, it's really strange to me, but you guys let me know what you think about this gender war conversation. Do you guys think it's the men that are eating off the backs of women? Are they the main ones that are intimidated by these conversations? Are they the main ones that are keeping these conversations alive? Because I can't really see a guy that has his own life going on really giving a hoot about a gender war conversation, or about what a woman is doing, or about how much money a woman is making, or about what type of degree she has. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this in the comments. Peace.